Several years ago, the mythical wild boar known as Hogzilla, which was said to have weighed more than 1,000 pounds and been an astounding 12 feet in length, became a phenomenon on the internet. Images and accounts of this enormous beast quickly spread across social media platforms and traditional news organizations like wildfire. But the question remains, was Hogzilla a carefully orchestrated hoax or the real deal? Let's look at the proof, shall we? The testimonies provided by eyewitnesses are among the most critical pieces of evidence that support the existence of Hogzilla. It was reported by a large number of sportsmen, townspeople, and even wildlife officials that they had come across this giant pig. They described it as a monstrous beast that filled them with dread to their very core. Some eyewitnesses even claimed to have experienced terrifying events, such as Hogzilla supposedly attacking their hunting dogs. However, there is a possibility that these testimonials have been embellished or inflated. When we examine the potential influence that storytelling and the power of suggestion could have, we are left with a sense of skepticism. Under the effect of the hysteria surrounding Hogzilla, some persons may have unwittingly inflated their reports to match the fabled proportions of the beast. This is a possibility. However, we must recognize these testimonials since they add to the attraction and mystery surrounding Hogzilla. The photographic proof is another exciting and appealing component of the Hogzilla narrative. The widespread distribution of images purportedly showed the enormous pig, lending legitimacy to the allegations. These photographs showed hunters posing with a gigantic pig that gave the impression of being much more significant than life. However, in this day and age of highly sophisticated photo-altering software, it is essential to investigate the credibility of these photographs. They were modified to give the impression that Hogzilla was much larger than it actually was. The photographs have been scrutinized in great detail by several photo analysis specialists, and several of them have expressed legitimate concerns. They suggest that potential evidence of digital manipulation includes irregularities in the lighting, pixelation, and disproportionately large or small sizes of things within the frame. However, it is vital to point out that the lack of tangible evidence does not necessarily show that Hogzilla was a fake. This is something that should be kept in mind. The legitimacy of the images is simply called into question due to this new information. One key aspect that skeptics highlight is the unlikely size and weight of Hogzilla. Wild hogs typically reach weights of a few hundred pounds, far from the reported 1,000-pound behemoth. Critics argue that such extraordinary dimensions require extraordinary circumstances, such as genetic mutations or artificial breeding. The likelihood of a naturally occurring hog of Hogzilla's alleged proportions is highly improbable. Furthermore, experts in wildlife biology question the need for concrete scientific evidence supporting Hogzilla's existence. Skeptics argue that if a creature of such colossal size existed, there should be irrefutable evidence, such as bones, tracks, or conclusive DNA analysis. These pieces of evidence are necessary for them to question the credibility of the claims and sightings. Another point raised by skeptics revolves around the credibility of the sources and the potential for exaggeration. Eyewitness testimonies, while captivating, can be influenced by various factors. The power of suggestion, the desire for attention or fame, and the tendency for stories to evolve and grow over time can all contribute to the embellishment or exaggeration of encounters with Hogzilla. This raises doubts about the reliability of these accounts. Additionally, some experts have scrutinized the photographic evidence associated with Hogzilla. In the age of advanced photo editing software, it's crucial to consider the possibility of digital manipulation. Skeptics point to anomalies in lighting, inconsistencies in proportions, and potential signs of editing as indications that the images may not accurately represent the actual size and existence of Hogzilla. While skepticism does not definitively prove that Hogzilla is a hoax, it highlights the need for rigorous scientific investigation and concrete evidence. In the case of Hogzilla, while the legend continues to captivate our imagination, the weight of expert opinions leans toward skepticism. The lack of concrete evidence, the unlikely dimensions, and the potential for exaggeration raise valid doubts about the existence of this legendary creature. However, it's important to remember that legends have a way of enduring, and Hogzilla remains an intriguing enigma that sparks curiosity and fascination. Whether it was a product of pure imagination, a grand hoax, or a creature that defied all odds, the allure of the legend persists. So, what's the verdict? Is Hogzilla a real-life monster or a carefully crafted hoax? While the legend of Hogzilla captured our imaginations, the evidence tilts more toward the latter. Many experts believe that Hogzilla was a product of sensationalism and exaggeration, fueled by eyewitness testimonies and questionable photographic evidence. Nevertheless, the legend lives on, reminding us of the power of a good story and our fascination with mythical creatures. That's all for today's episode. Do you believe in the existence of Hogzilla? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more intriguing topics. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.